Okay, so here we have the new retro drive kit that I'm offering. I'm just going to do a quick demo on how to put this together. It's a very simple manoeuvre. We've got all the parts required here. This is for one full kit. This is half of the kit for one wheel. You'll get twice as much as this. So we've got the belt, we've got all the fasteners, we've got the retainer and fasteners, we've got the drive hub, which is specially designed to fit the airbag wheel. We've also got the hub washer, the motor bracket, the bosses, the clamping bosses. They go straight through the truck like that, mount straight through the holes. And then we've got the angled drive motor bracket, and this goes on the truck like that. Okay, so the first thing we do, we're going to take the 3-pin hub. It's very easy to do. It's a nice tight fit, so don't be afraid to tap it. We're going to take the airbag wheel. Take your time with this, slide it up, get it off its square, so it wants to be square into the hub. You press it down, it's a tight fit as you can see. Press by hand. When you first fit these, this has been in a couple of times, you may need the mallet to tap it down home. I'm going to put this on the floor just so you can tap it home and just drive it there. And it wants to be completely parallel with the wheel. So the belt side wants to be flush with the wheel, so the wheel will stop the belt. Okay, so that's that done. So turn the wheel over. You've got a stainless steel retainer that wants to go in line with your drive pins. I'm going to take an Allen key. I've got a special RC one. These are quite good, very handy to use. Got one. Okay, so line them holes up with the drive hub. Put them in loosely to start with. These are tapped M3, ready to take these bolts. So just draw them up, they don't have to be particularly strong, tight. They're just to retain it. The press fit of the hub will actually retain the hub. So just get a normal Allen key just to tighten them up. You don't need much. Just draw it until you feel a bit of tension. That'll do. Okay, so they're not going anywhere. That's tight, retained, ready to fit to the truck. Okay, so we'll put that to one side for the moment. The next thing is the angle bracket. Okay, the washers, the bosses and the stainless steel cap heads provided, the 15mm and a 20mm. So first of all, you take the bracket, the large boss at this end and the small boss at this end. Place them in the holes, very simple to do. Get a 20mm M5 bolt. And then your larger, longer head on it. This takes the 15mm stainless M5. Okay. So we're just going to nip them up, take the slat. The large one wants to be tightened first, so just make sure that the bracket is nice and square to the axle. See by eye, it is the machine to be that, but just check there is a slight bit of a couple of millimeters movement there. Okay, so you nip this side up. Don't be afraid of it. Stainless. Okay, that's your bracket solid. So the next one, we're going to now take the motor bracket, the 6mm. This is the motor mount. I've already pre-mounted it here, as you can see, and pressed on my drive pulley. Okay, so the next thing is just to put the screws in. M4 dome heads, 8 of them in the kit. Very simple, specifically designed for this motor. These are just hand tight, that's all they require, nipping out. They're a captive bolt, so they're not going to slide anywhere. That's just a nice nip. Go around them now, nip. And that's the motor. So this then slides into here. It's a nice fit. Again, you take your M4 dome heads through the slots into the M4 holes. Nip that up lightly. Back that off. We're going to be adjusting that. That's where they get the adjustment for the belt. So I have found that to start with, before the belt's worn, you want approximately 3 to 4 mil gap there. It is adjustable. You just slide it up and down inside the slot. Okay, like that. A very small movement on here makes a lot of difference on the tightness of the belt. So I have actually pre-marked this. It will be trial and error. You only have to move maybe half a mil and the belt will tighten up significantly. So it's just a test fit, we'll put that on first. Okay. So I do provide these, which is the belt washer. Now I have these mounted on here previously, like that. But I've actually found through trial and error, took them off in order to put the belt on easier, and I found that they run perfectly well without it. The pulley washer retains the belt. You can see how tight you want the belt. That's just perfect. See that? There's about 3 to 4 millimeters movement on each side. Okay, you can hear that. When the motor runs free like that, it's perfect. We'll go on to that though in a minute. Okay, so I'm not going to fit this. We don't require it, it saves weight. Okay, so we're going to put the belt around the drive wheel. We've got the wheel obviously with all the bearings already provided. So now you just basically pull up to the clip the motor the belt on. As you push up, the belt pulls on square. Okay. That's a little tight now. If you come around here, as I'd say, that's a little bit tight. So we'll take that off. Again, just feed the wheel off as you undo that. It's very simple. And then it's basically a case of undo the bracket. And you see there I moved it maybe 1/4 of a millimeter. It's a very small amount we're moving here. And again, test fit. Press the wheel on, guide the belt on, and you can hear that that's a lot better running now. That. Washer on for the wheel, the nut. Nip that up, and there you go, fully installed. Thank you very much.